Hey guys, I wanted to show you this little daisy that I am making. I've made a few of them and they just turn out so cute. I've attached them to a blanket here, which I will show you how to do. So you're going to want to grab your colors along with a lighter and some scissors. And your main color for your petals here, I used yellow, and then you'll want a little piece for your center, and then again the lighter and scissors. So take your main piece and make a slip knot. And you'll want it, you want it tight. You don't want this loop too big. This next loop that you're just gonna chain one, and this loop is gonna be your first petal. So you're gonna make that, pull that out about the size you want your petals to be, and then go back over by the slip stitch, or actually just the slip knot from the beginning, and you'll see a spot here. It's really tight, but you'll see a spot where you can pull up right here by the tail. And here we're going to be able to pull up our second petal, and that's back by the slip knot. Now it's going to look like this. You've got two petals. Now in between these two petals, you'll see that first chain that we did. There's a spot that we can pull up right there, and now we've got three petals. Now we need two more, so we're going to flip it over and just move that tail out of the way, and right beside the tail, in between the petal and the knot, you will find a spot where you can again it's going to be tight, but you can pull up a petal right here. And this, you'll just feel around and you'll be able to find these spots that I'm talking about. And it's really just wherever you can pull up a petal to make these. And then here's the other spot that I was talking about on the other side of the tail to pull up your fifth and last petal. And go through and just kind of tug and pull on these until you get them to the size you want. They all need to be about the same size. And so you can adjust them from here. And we're gonna flip it over and cut the ends here. Now we're gonna leave the ends long so that I can show you how to tie it to a blanket. And so now we're just gonna tie a knot back here. Now we're not gonna pull this too tight, because if we do, it's gonna pull that last petal that we pulled up. It's gonna change the size of that. So just tie it enough to hold it in place. And now we're gonna work through where we're gonna put the center piece. Now on either side of these petals, you'll find some little areas that you can kind of squeeze your fingers into, feel around there, and you're going to take this center piece, tie a knot in it, and then those areas that we were looking for, what you're going to do is you're going to slip this white piece. You're going to slip one side through these little areas that are on either side of center. Didn't really like where that was, because it was going to pull that petal off to the side. So just kind of reposition it until you get it exactly where you want it, and pull it through to the back. Again, find a spot on the other side that will just hold that knot for the center petal, or for the center of the flower. And now in the back, go ahead and tie the white pieces together, and then just tie them right over the top of the one knot that you made for the petals. And this will secure that those yellow pieces for the petal. So we're going to pull that, we're going to double knot and pull that knot nice and tight. And we're going to burn these ends together so that we don't have any fray, and just to make the back look a little bit better. Trim your ends off, and we're going to use the burn method. So you're just going to burn, you're just going to light each end there on fire, and then just join the pieces together. Bonus points if you burn yourself. Just adjust everything around to get it right where you want it. And now to put it on a blanket, you're just going to place it on there with those tails and get it where you want it. And just pull the tails through to the back side of the blanket. Just pull both ends through. And you can just do them through one row. I didn't quite have that centered, so again, you don't have it where you want it. Just pull it out and reposition it. Pull it through to the back side so you've got enough that it's going to catch it and keep it in place. And then turn it over to the back, and now we're just going to tie a knot again. This time we can do it nice and tight. Double check you have it exactly where you want it. Double knot, and again we will burn the ends so that it looks nice on the back. And now another option that I have done is to just literally tie it in a bow on the back, because sometimes it is easier to just take them off when you want to wash it. If you just untie it, you can either wash the flowers separately, or maybe you don't need to wash the flowers at all. You can take them off and wash the blanket and put them right back on, or do it like this and they're not going anywhere. They will wash up just fine if you need to do it that way as well. And there's the finished product on the blanket. It turns out so cute. It's not going to go anywhere, and it's adorable. Hope you love it.